Hello and welcome back to Mega Reacts. Today we're going to be watching The Blacklist Season 2 Episode 20. Last episode, Red's life was saved by Liz's ex-fiance, ex-boyfriend, who also charged him quite a bit of money. So he is now going to be in Red's pocket. No doubt that will pop back up later in the series, but Red is okay. And not only that, Red has the fulcrum. He has it. Lizzie has it. They were able to decipher it. They were able to prove to Illuminati head dude that, yeah, we got the fulcrum, Poncho. Red has the fulcrum. And you better back the freak off. Better back the freak off, my man Red. We also had Tom and Lizzie kind of working together a little bit. I think they will be hooking up in the next 2 or 3 episodes, no doubt. They have a lot of built up anger, and I get how anger and passion can quickly morph into super hot intercourse that you regret the next day. Will that happen? I do not know, but if I was a betting man, I give it by the end of season 2, they will hook back up. Not in a relationship, I mean clearly in the physical sense. They're gonna hook back up. Got off on that rant for some reason. I don't know why. If you are watching this, happy Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving. When this goes up on YouTube, I will pull this part out, obviously. But for my patrons, happy Thanksgiving to you. If you celebrate Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. Thursday is a good day. I'm having a good day. I got my belly full of food. Got some good old Southern sweet tea. I'm off work today and part of tomorrow. And yeah, life is good. It is good to be with friends, with family. It's also good to be with people online. I consider all of you my extended family, all of my patrons. You all rock. Y'all keep me going. Y'all keep me going. The patrons, you the real MVPs. Love all of y'all. And because I love you all, we're going to finish Blacklist right now. Going to watch 20, 21, 22. We're going to finish out season 2. Going to see how the story ends this season. What new mysteries will be introduced? What cliffhangers will we be left on? What is going to happen to Tom, to Lizzie, to Red, to everyone else? None of them matter as much as those. And let's be completely honest. What's going to happen to Red? Every other character is a side character in this show. That is how I feel. I don't know if you feel that way. I love a ton of the side characters, but they're all side characters. This is Red's tale. This is the story of Red Reddington. Raymond Red Reddington. He is the reason I am here. He is the reason you are probably here. One of the greatest characters ever put to screen. I love it. James Spader, you bring this character to life. I cannot give enough praise to your performance. I love it. It's so damn good. You could read a cereal box and say it in such a way it would be intriguing. You have a Christopher, excuse me. You have a Christopher Walken-esque speech pattern. Not that it's like his, but the fact that it is so distinctive. And anything you read just comes off as this great, insightful, or threatening proverb. And it's just amazing. It's amazing. And I've talked enough about you, about how much I love you and how much I love my patrons. Yeah, I might have had a drink or two also to get in the spirit of things. Yeah, none of this is probably going to make it into the YouTube cut when it finally gets put up on YouTube in like 5 months. Inside joke on my lack of editing for YouTube. But yeah, let's just get into it. But before we do, come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's go. Full moon, werewolf episode. That's not a werewolf. They're going to a cemetery though. Zombies, vampires. or just something hidden in a grave.
Hey,
We're digging a hole. What does it look like?
who's the shovel?
Oh, burn victim. Oh, they dug up an actual body. Oh shit. You making a Frankenstein? No, that would be too far for this show to go all Frankenstein sci-fi fringe-esque. Probably a little much.
You're going to be so pretty.
Or maybe they are. Interesting.
What?
That stamp. The ring, I've seen it before.
Where?
Berlin. He wore a ring with that exact hallmark. It's a Russian inspection stamp.
Look at that. They're working together. I'm telling you.
My apologies.
So gonna hook up.
I intended to be. We need to find Kenneth Jasper. He's one of the director's closest allies. He'll know what they're planning. I threatened to kill him when he betrayed Roger Hobbs. More specifically, I threatened to cut out his tongue and deliver it to the director personally. He won't be easy to find.
Swanky digs.
Seeing as how you recently paid a visit to my apartment in Bethesda, you know I have a fondness for the old and somewhat decrepit. He needed you to get the fulcrum. He wanted you to discover secrets. Did you discover any secrets,
maybe.
Lizzie?
One or two.
What's that?
Compare the photo on Leanne Ma's false passport with the photo of Marjorie Lynn in the paper.
Same woman. But why this case? What's your angle?
This smuggler also has business with the Cabal.
The Cabal.
The Cabal.
The Taiwan Festival bombing
That's a good name.
in 2011.
The
32
Cabal.
Dead, 9 injured. The IED that took out the convoy headed to the Chinese consulate in Jakarta last year. Another 17 dead. Both were engineered by the Cabal. And this same smuggler was used to transport those explosives to their final destinations. The détente is over, Lizzie. What do you know about the fulcrum? What the director now knows you know. By saving me, you revealed yourself to be
Yes.
an enemy,
Yes.
a target. They will try and discredit.
They're coming for you, Lizzie.
Destroy.
Kinda creeps me out, dude. Ugh, shut her mouth. That's gross. Ah. Thank you. All right, that dude's weird. That dude's weird. Does he put the bomb inside of him?
Dembe, call Alex and Barton. Book them a flight to Key West. Jasper's yacht is docked at the Admiral's Club Marina of Bonetti Romanza. Arrivederci Bella. Barton can pass for Jasper from a distance, go aboard, take her out a mile or two, blow her up. Stock and Jasper's conglomerate, Century View Media, will start hemorrhaging as soon as news of his tragic disappearance goes viral. Within hours, he'll have to hold a press conference to stem the bleeding. He'll turn up.
He knows his prey.
Okay, definitely should not have had tuna for lunch. Wish me luck.
Ah, I can't deal with mouths open on dead bodies.
Here we go, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Here we go. Ah, I'm in. All the internal organs appear normal, post-embalmment. Nothing here appears to be out of the ordinary. She's clean.
I don't know who that is.
I think you do.
Tom's about to whoop some ass.
Why don't you take
Tom's about to whoop some ass.
We got a
Oh,
problem.
come on, Tom. You ain't doing better than that.
Let him go! I believe he was asking for a name.
Can't. I swore on my life I wouldn't.
You swore to whom?
Reddington, that look in the eye.
Reassures that this company is stable.
Hello, Mr. Kershaw.
I saw your name on the mailbox.
I know you're listening. You know how I know? Because this is where you keep all of your secrets.
Well, unless you answer my questions, I'm gonna find every last one.
She cracks me up sometimes. So dramatic.
It's time we discuss the photograph. The girl is you. The woman is your mother.
What was her name?
I knew her as Katerina.
You spy?
Rasova. One of her many names. She was a KGB agent. You were born in Moscow. Your parents, father, and they were both in foreign intelligence.
You said she died of weakness and shame.
Yeah.
Were you in love?
Every
with her?
man loved her.
Is that why my father died? You killed him?
No, that's way too simple. Basic. Red ain't your basic. Red ain't a basic bitch.
Tell me what
That's
happened.
far too basic for Red.
I'm not going to tell you what happened, Lizzie.
The front desk called. The radio people are here.
Put Thielen on it. Tell him to flog his boy from the SEC and get it done.
The radio people. Who are we gonna see?
Wheels up again in 2 hours.
Hello, Kenneth. Regrettably, your interview has been canceled, but don't fret. I'm quite certain my questions will be much more provocative.
You're standing in front of a ghost bride.
Again, a what?
It's an outlawed folk custom, a Chinese form of ancestor worship.
When a family member dies, the surviving relatives are obligated to tend to that person's needs in the afterlife. And if they die unmarried, they'll find themselves alone on the other side.
And unhappy spirits tend to come back and haunt their living relatives.
I'm sorry, but this guy digs up bodies in America and then he sends them back to China to be reburied?
Mail order corpse brides.
Selected based on age, lineage, education,
weird.
attractiveness.
That's
That
weird.
explains the veneers. They're gonna steal another body.
I mean, at least they're not killing people, right? They're just taking bodies.
Agent Navabi. I imagine you're knee-deep
Not
in
that bad.
corpses at the moment. This is Agent Navabi. She was trained by Mossad in enhanced interrogation techniques. I thought you two should have a little visit.
Oh shit. She comes with a kit. That's never
We're ready to
good.
get started.
And we found this article published last February.
Mr. and Mrs. Chao Sheng Han mourn the loss of only son Jin, the heir apparent to the Han tech empire worth billions. Says he committed suicide after he was left at the altar by his fiancée An Bai, after which she immigrated to DC to live with her
Oh,
father.
they're coming to
He
get
works at
her.
the embassy.
They're coming to
Currently
get
living in
her.
Georgetown.
Anbai is the next victim.
Wait, but isn't
Not
she
this
supposed to
time.
already be dead? Isn't that how this works?
The parents must blame
Well,
her for Jin's
you know.
suicide. They're determined to make An Bai his bride, if not in life, then in death.
You two head to Anbai's. Could be in the security
I
office.
would
in
blame her
Georgetown.
for the suicide also. It's fine if you want to leave somebody. It's even fine if you're going to get married and you want to leave somebody. But leaving them at the altar, that crosses a line. That crosses a line. At the altar now. That's crazy. A week before, a day before. Okay, I will even give you up into a day before. It'd be better if it was a week. All right, let's roll it back. Let's give it 5 business days. You have 5 business days to call off a wedding before the wedding date. And if you do, I will hold no ill will towards you. We will chalk it up to shit happens. But on the wedding day at the altar, that will drive someone to kill themselves. Shame on you, lady. And you're off living your life, carefree. Now, that doesn't mean you should be kidnapped, murdered, and sent back to China or wherever it was. I think it's China, to be buried with your ex-dead fiance. I'm not saying that's a proper punishment. I'm just saying you knew there would be a reaction. Maybe not this reaction, but you knew there'd be a reaction. I don't know what I'm even talking about. Well, I don't know why I'm defending. I'm not really defending. I just think it's shitty to leave someone at the altar. That's basically what I'm trying to say. That's a low down, dirty thing to do. At the altar. Like, you couldn't make up your mind a day before, a week before? Come on, people.
So here's our plan. You're going to tell us what sort of mass casualty event or events the director is planning. Either you answer our questions, or we're going to yank out all your teeth today.
I told you. I don't know. You don't understand my loyalty, do you? Because you have nothing in your life worth staying loyal to.
What are you loyal to then?
Anyway, that said, dentistry makes me a little queasy,
yes.
So I'll leave.
I don't want to see this.
My lovely associate to the business at hand.
I do not want to see teeth being pulled. No, thank you. I'm going to hurt you.
Sir, we don't have much time. We need to move quickly.
She works with the Cabal? No, she doesn't.
I have orders from the director to get you out.
She's playing double agent. She's playing double agent. No. She is not working for the director.
Stop!
I'm pretty positive she's working with Red, and that was fake. I might have a little bit of doubt after that, but I am keeping the faith. She's doing all of this to get answers.
For Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
Corinthians.
Where are we going?
I have orders to take you to the director.
So where we had someone on the inside, but I just didn't know who.
Well, I'm not on the inside anymore. I just blew my cover to save you.
I know we are targeting a defense installation, but I don't know which one. I'm serious. The director won't finalize his choice until next week.
Then you have nothing to worry about.
I got what I wanted.
Where are you taking me? This isn't...
The Corinthians. Satan wasn't transformed into an angel of light. He was disguised as...
You got played, sucker. Wouldn't have fooled me. Shit.
Don't look so glum, Kenneth. You just spent 10 minutes being ridden hard by Agent Navabi. I'd die for 5.
Same. I'd die for 2. That'd be a hot and heavy 2 minutes, son.
Miss Bai, hello? Hello, are you still there?
Miss Bai.
I'm gonna come bursting out of the garage in a car like an action movie.
Dispatch.
When you're good, you're good. That's all I'm saying.
You don't have any idea what you've done, do you?
You're the one charged with a dozen felonies, Mr. Zhang. You're the one who almost took a woman's life today.
How many lives did you take? My older brother died when he was only 27.
I'm sorry.
My brother. He was unmarried. And in the years to follow, he haunted my family from the grave. I stole the body of a young woman from our village, buried her alongside my brother. A wife for him, a husband for her in the next life. From that day on,
I mean, as far as bad guys go,
just like
he's not that bad.
Haunted me, Jin Han.
I mean, he was going to kill that one girl. That's bad.
Because of you, he's not appeased. And now he will bring bad luck to those who have denied his happiness in the next life.
There's going to be an attack on U.S. soil next week. You were contracted to bring an item into the country. Something we believe will be instrumental in that attack. We need to know what it is and when it's coming.
You're wrong.
We're not wrong. We know you were contracted.
Not about that. I was called to arrange a delivery, but not for an item. It was an agent. The one they call Caracut.
Caracut?
Caracut. Who is that?
And he's not arriving next week.
Who the hell that is?
You see, Agent
New bad guy.
Your bad luck is already beginning.
You're absolutely right. I helped you to get close, to get leverage, but not for me. Buddy, come on. We're done with the games. I'm sure a smart guy like you can guess who's calling my plays.
The Cabal.
A quaint term that no one actually involved would ever use.
Why me?
The Illuminati doesn't call themselves the Illuminati.
The hell do you need me for? All in good time, Harold. What matters now is that you realize one key thing, that you understand it and internalize it with every fiber of your being.
And that is?
We own you.
A package arrived for you.
The teeth?
It was flagged by security.
No, it's tongue. It's tongue. It's a tongue. It's just what he said he'd do. That's a tongue.
I had a little chat with Jasper today. Turns out he wasn't very good at holding his tongue, so I thought I'd give you a shot at it.
Love the box. I'll be right back with you. That was Blacklist season 2, episode 20. Great episode. So Red is back in full form. Almost. He's still got a little bit of catching up to do. He's still walking a little bit slow, but he's getting better from his gunshot wound. And he finds Jasper, the man who betrayed him, and his super rich billionaire who's probably dead. And he found him, and he did the wappa dappa dampa doo on him. He did the little switcheroo, and he thought he was being rescued, which made him tell everything, which he never would have done if he was actually being tortured, because he is that kind of guy. You can't beat it out of me, but you can damn sure trick it out of me. That's what happened. Loved it. I called it, but I loved it. We also learned a little more about Lizzie's mom and her parents. They were basically Russian KGB agents, and she was born in Moscow. She's technically a Russian. She's a Rusky. That's fine. I don't really care. But yeah, so she found that out, and Red will tell her nothing more. So in the end, she has a mental breakdown and goes and hooks up with Tom. No doubt they're going to hook up. We also had the kind of main plot of this guy who was sending bodies back to China to be buried with men to be their husbands or their husbands and wives in the afterlife. Kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I guess that's some sort of folklore or mythology in that part of the world. More power to you. I do love cultural myths and legends. That is a weird one, but you know what? Whatever works for you. As far as bad guys go in the Blacklist, he wasn't that bad. He almost killed one person, almost, but he didn't. And all right, he also ships weapons. That's kind of bad. But as far as a lot of the Blacklist folks go, this guy was kind of tame for getting a little hyped up for the most part. For the most part, he was pretty tame. But yeah, it was a good episode. Not an amazing episode. It didn't knock my socks off. But just seeing Red get his revenge and actually keeping true to his word and sending Jasper's tongue to the head of the Illuminati or the Cabal, whatever you prefer. That's great. It's great stuff. And yeah, so kind of where we're at. Nothing really else to say. We also have a new bad guy who's showed up. Haven't really seen his face yet. Hopefully he lives up to what we've seen in the past. Mainly Berlin. I loved Berlin. I love the character. I love the actor. So let's see if this fella that they brought in can hold a candle to not only Berlin, but to James motherfucking Spader. Let's see what happens. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, continue to come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below.